Time to make the fall from the 3-1-3, your Detroit Pistons. At guard, 6'5", number 7, Killian Hayes. Starts at the shooting guard at 6'6", number 5, Bird, Alec Bird. At 4'6", number 28, Isaiah Stewart. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 35, Marvin Bagley the third. At small forward, at 6 feet 7 inches, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic.
Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. You look at Ivy, and he's demonstrated some tremendous skill so far. We're smack in the middle of the season, and he's just one spot back from the top.
And with about half the season behind us, it's clear how much potential he has to blossom into a star.
And wasting no time tapping into it. He's number 2 right now, but he has a shot at being number 1 if he can string together some big performances.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, it's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Patrick Mills out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Warren in at small forward. And for Detroit, they've got Alec Burks, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Hayes in at the 1. Burks passes to Bogdanovic. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
Now here's Warren. Outside Durant. Counted from distance.
That's how you want the play to end. Durant, one of the best shooters in this league.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Bogdanovic. Blocked! Outside Mills. Now Warren. And here is Irving. Screen by Durant. Fires top of the key. First shot won't go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, you're not all going to go down.
Burks no good. Irving with it. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Shoots over Burks. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Stewart. Durant against Burks. Back to Stewart. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Kyrie Irving, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. Shooting one.
That's good from Stewart.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
Now here's Irving. Kicks it out to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. Here's Claxton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Nicholas Claxton, shooting 1.
One shot. And that one misses. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
And he drops the first.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
And so Bogdanovic nails them both. And Bojan, with that great career abroad, entered the NBA at age 25.
I think it was a great move for Bogdanovic. Not everyone is ready at a young age. He worked on his game and his body. Came into the NBA ready to contribute.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
Blocking foul called on Kevin Durant. First personal foul. 13 foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Stewart, a screen on Mills. And again, the Pistons missing. The Nets with a lead.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Left side Mills. The kick to Durant. It's Warren on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Over Bogdanovic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Hey, shot's good.
One thing scouts like about Hayes is his pull-up game. Floater, the jumper, he's slick off the bounce.
Irving finds Warren. Now here's Mills. On the wing, Irving, defended by Burks. And it's Irving missing.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Pass to Stewart. Now Hayes. He's guarded by Irving. Hayes inside. On Claxton. Bagley, no good. The Nets have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Irving. Here's Warren. Outside Mills. Here's Durant. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Durant's got 5 points.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. Bagley, a screen on Warren. Right wing. Outside Burks. Back to Bagley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Irving, the pass to Mills. Back to Irving. Over to the wing. Here's Claxton. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit shooting 33% in the first quarter. Burks passes to Hayes. Bogdanovich, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. On the wing, Irving. Outside Warren. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Pass to Bagley. Claxton with a rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside Irving. And stolen by Stewart. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Burks. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Warren. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Pistons. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Now here's Durant. Coming off a 28-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
That free throw good from Irving.
If you're looking for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
Now Bay. 14 points for him last game against Sacramento. Here's Joseph. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Irving for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Irving's got 8.
Impressive shooter from outside the arc. Kyrie knows he has the green light to fire away.
Down low. Here's Livers. Oh, denied by Durant. Here's Sumner. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Stolen. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Livers. Here's Duran. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Joseph. And Durant with the block.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Sumner on the wing. Durant against Bay. Back to Sumner. The 15-footer. And too long on the shot.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Curry. The teardrop. Ivy's shot is off. The Nets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Pass to Irving. Now here's Simmons. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Nets lead by 6.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Back to Joseph. Inside. Here's Ivy. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
And the hops on Ivy, making him a promising rebounder. We got a taste of it right there.
Pass to Durant. Outside Irving. Here's Sumner. And here's Curry for 3. And no good.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brad, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
Here's Sumner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Simmons with a screen on Bay. Really left him alone that time. And the Nets lead by 5.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Pass to Bay. Here's Livers. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He's not asked to be a playmaker often, but when he does, he's able. Sadiq Bey, beautiful pass.
Outside Curry. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Bay. Watanabe on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
To the paint. Here's Bay. The rebound by Simmons. Brooklyn's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And stolen by Bay. And here's Ivy from the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Ivy's gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. The kick to Durant. From about 19, Detroit with a rebound. 29 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Joseph. Here's Ivy. He has 6. Back to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. tie game in Detroit. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Pistons 21. The Nets 21. Your Pistons dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And Brooklyn's shooting at 45% of the game so far. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Yuta Watanabe out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Sumner in at the point guard position. Here's Ivy. Noel with a screen on Curry. And here's Ivy from the arc. No good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. The 3 from Curry. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. He takes it in. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed. A great burst on his drives.
Pass to Watanabe. Here's Sumner. No good on the 3. Detroit with the ball. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Watanabe. Kicks it out to Warren. And the Nets miss again.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Pass to Hayes. Noel the screen. Hayes in the high post. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Just 3 to shoot. Pulls up. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Noel against Simmons. Outside Warren. Pass to Sumner. Back to Watanabe. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
The Pistons making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
First team foul. Substitution on the clock.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Irving. Over Burks. And that one's good. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
You look at Kyrie's shot chart. He's terrific from mid-range.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. Shot from 12. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the left wing. Out left to the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Burks against Irving. With some arc, and Burks gets it to go. Burks has gotten his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Bogdanovich finds Hayes. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Claxton. Bogdanovich against Irving. Here's Warren. Rebound Detroit. Burks passes to Hayes. Pass to Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Detroit with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Now Burks. 4-3. Warren with the rebound. Mills against Hayes. Here's Irving. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Burks passes to Noel. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Simmons. The rebound by Burks. And for the Pistons, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Pass to Hayes. Here's Knox. He's covered by Warren. Now Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Knox. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. On the wing, Irving. Back to Mills. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hayes. And the Pistons pushing it up now. To the inside. And there's Noel on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 assists in the game. The Nets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first.
When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset. Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter, just too slow to rotate.
Detroit calls timeout. You know, with Hayes, it does make a big difference when his jump shot is falling, Smitty.
It does, B.A. He's such a smart distributor. If he's hitting that jumper like you talked about, the D has to respect him more. And that'll open up passing lanes and makes him even more of a dangerous point guard.
Pistons will go for a different look here. Duran, he's checked in for Noel. Stewart comes in for Knox. Bay, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Joseph is subbed in for Hayes. And a change for the Nets. Durant, he's checked in for Simmons. Durant against Stewart. Durant with a steal. Here's Irving. It's tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Durham, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Pistons on D. 4-point game. 6 to shoot. Tries yet again. Count that one. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Here's Bay. The wide open shot is on the money.
Still coming into his own. Sadiq Bey showing he can hit it from mid-range.
Pass to Durant from the arc. Outside for Irving. Outside Durant. Offline with a three. Pistons shooting just around 41% in the second. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Let's see the stat sheet here for Joe Harris.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Irving against Burks. Warren for three. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Now here's Burks. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Bay with it. Warren covering. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mills, the pass to Warren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break.
That free throw no good. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And he sinks the second. The Pistons trailing. Here's Joseph. Pass to Ivy. The floater. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Claxton. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Joseph. Up top, Stewart. Back to Joseph. Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Bay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stewart, a screen on Warren. Got a hand on it.
With sound instincts and ability, Warren's teammates trust him to make defensive plays.
Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Brooklyn. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And, of course, Detroit just need to keep fighting.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they need to take a long look at this team. They really need to think about what they can change. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or possibly both.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
Here's Duren. And stolen by Irving. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
1:51 left in the second period. Here's Joseph. He's guarded by Mills. Back to Joseph. And he lobs it up top. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Here they come, your Pistons dancers.
For Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Warren. Curry comes in for Irving. And Sumner subbed in for Mills. .133 left to play in the second quarter. Bay against Durant. Three-pointer. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bay. And here's Stewart, guarded by Durant. Stewart inside. Durant's there. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Bay from long range. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
Here's Claxton. Back to Durant. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Can't get it to drop. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Duren banked it in off the glass.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Durant against Bay. Sumner on the wing. The kick to Durant. Shoots over Bay. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 9.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Here's Ivy. He's covered by Curry. Fires from deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess your shot selection and your decision-making offensively?
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively, not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Warriors, let's be honest, they're clearly the better team. You can't afford to drop games where you're the heavy favorite.
This is a TCB game, taking care of business. Doesn't have to be pretty, just win.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Hate to say it, the three ball just isn't doing it for them. They have to try something different. More movement, screens, drive to the bucket, layups, points in the paint. Something.
Yeah, a lot of that. I mean, I agree with all that. Maybe be more disciplined when it comes to shot selection. And maybe I should be more disciplined in not interrupting you.
That too.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
They've got Hayes. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Burks in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
Now here's Hayes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
And he knocks down the first one. It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Durant inside. Stewart defends. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Hayes. That one's good. This game is all even. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Bogdanovic. Bagley, a screen on Warren. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Durant. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Irving. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Defensively, someone has to stay with Kyrie on the pick and roll. He's too good of a scorer.
Hayes finds Bogdanovic. Outside Bagley. Picked by Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Yes, it's good.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
On the wing, Durant. Beyond the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist of the night.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
Detroit calls timeout.
Fans, your Pistons dance team.
So the Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. Number 1, the Nets.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Hayes, the pass to Burks. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Simmons. And stolen by Stewart. Hayes with it. And it's Mills picking him up. Hayes against Mills. Hayes, the pass to Bagley. And here's Stewart. Out to the wing. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Warren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Durant finds Simmons. Back to Durant. It's Warren on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good from the wing.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And here's Hayes. 6 points for him. Works for 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 8 now. Bagley against Irving. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Stewart. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Bogdanovich passes to Burks. Hayes for 3. On target from range. Hayes has got 9 points.
No hesitation off the catch. Killian Hayes looking assertive, taking these kinds of shots.
Durant against Bagley. Durant, the pass to Warren. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Burks. Hayes with it. Now here's Burks. Bagley sets a screen. Burks passes to Stewart. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
Mills finds Durant. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Noel, he's checked in for Bagley. Livers comes in for Stewart. Knox, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Ivy subbed in for Burks. And a change for the Nets. Sumner's checked in. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Irving. To the wing, right side. And it's Knox missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Back to Warren. That shot is off. And the Pistons going the other way now.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Floats one up. Hayes misses. The Nets with the lead. Here's Irving. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
Joseph is checked in for the Pistons. Watanabe's checked in for Brooklyn. Curry comes in for Warren. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. That one no good. Good D by Simmons.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Watanabe on the wing. Back to Sumner. That's tipped. And it's stolen by Noel. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Livers. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Seth Curry.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And Irving, the bucket on the assist from Curry. Irving's got 22.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Inside. Here's Duren. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Here's Curry. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 11 points.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Here's Joseph. Hay outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Livers. 6 to shoot. Good drive by Joseph. Here's Duren. Rebound Brooklyn. Simmons has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Joseph. Here's Ivy. Lets it go from 14. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Lets it go from deep. Detroit with a rebound.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nicholas Claxton.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
No good on the second free throw.
Very limited time so far in the career of Watanabe. The size alone gets you excited about his potential.
Now here's Curry. Not a lot of room. Pass to Simmons. With a 9-footer. And Ivy pulls it down. You know, in regards to Watanabe, how much of an impact can he bring, you think, Smitty?
Yeah, I think he can have a big impact. Playing a small forward position, he's 6'9", he's big. He's on the leaner side, and he moves well for his size. More minutes on the floor will prove very beneficial for him.
The shot by Sumner, no good.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Sumner on the wing. Offensive rebound. The kick out. Curry. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Curry's got 5 points.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
On the wing, Bay. 1:35 left in the third. The shot misses. Outside for Irving. Outside Curry. Here's Watanabe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. On the wing, Irving. Over Ivy. And it's Irving missing. And the Pistons shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Irving. There's a screen. Pass to Duran. Tipped away. Irving with it. He's got 22. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
43 seconds left in the third. Here's Joseph. On the wing, Bay. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The 3 from Curry. And the Nets, another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
The Pistons shooting 35% in the third quarter. Outside for Bay. They need this. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Pass to Watanabe. Outside Irving. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Irving. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets out in front, up by 15. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Seth Curry is out there with Patrick Mills. And it's Warren in at the 3. Looking to get it going. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Bagley. Uses the glass on the layup.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Nets shooting at a respectable 49%. Durant inside. He's against Stewart. The 3 from Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And rejected.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good by Durant.
I mean, running the court with the speed of a guard, hard to keep up with Durant once he gets out in the open floor.
Pass to Hayes. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Bagley tipped. Now Durant. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Bagley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Man, the defender really went after him.
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Now here's Durant. Outside Mills. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Mills against Hayes. To the paint. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Bagley's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Brooklyn, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Durant for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Patrick Mills picks one up.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Warren. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. The Pistons have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Right side Durant. Driving inside, and Durant with the big finish.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Detroit calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's Curry for three. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
For three, Durant. Pass to Curry. Left side, Durant. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Burks. Oh, nice D from Curry.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Durant on the attack. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, this is the problem. Durant can beat you with the jumper or the drive, so you really don't know how to defend him.
Durant, Kevin Durant, at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Pistons have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Up top, Stewart. Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the lob. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Durant against Stewart. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
This team leans on Durant to score often. He knows his role well.
Hayes, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the Pistons, another 3.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Outside Simmons, pass to Mills. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
When you look at role players around the league who love to answer back, Mills is at the top of the list.
And here's Bogdanovich. Bagley, a screen on Warren. To the middle. Brooklyn with the board. Simmons is...
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, et cetera, They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Fires it from 18. They grab their own miss. Out to the right wing. Mills, the pass to Durant. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. Ivy's checked in for Burks. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Screen by Claxton. An open look for Irving. Misses off the left iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Hayes with a screen on Irving. Ivy's shot is off.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Irving gets it to go.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Irving. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Durant finds Simmons. Back to Durant. Fires the three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his fourth assist in this one. Now here's Hayes. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Here's Ivy. Claxton with a rebound. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Up top, Stewart. Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that could be a big factor in upsetting your plans. Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Simmons against Hayes. Bogdanovich up top. Oh, denied by Durant. Irving with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Warren. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's not going to stop Warren. Either foul him harder or avoid fouling him at all.
Warren, T.J. Warren, at the line for one.
Detroit has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Nice move. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. And the shot goes. Bogdanovich has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Pass to Irving. Takes the three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. One in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Bogdanovich with it. He's covered by Warren. Bogdanovich against Warren. Bogdanovich, no good. Well, the Nets shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Irving, the pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That three's off the mark. Well, the Pistons shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Ivy. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smith.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kyrie Irving.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Right side Bagley. 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. No good off the back of the rim. And the Nets with possession here. And here's Durant. Pass to Simmons. So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. We trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively. It makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you later.